Good morning everyone. My name is Muskan Kumari. My roll number is 205008 and today I am going to present on one topic of differential geometry and tensor analysis, which is tensor form of gradient, divergence and curl. So let's start. So what is gradient of scalar? The gradient of scalar phi is defined as its ordinary derivative and it is denoted by grad phi. So grad phi is del phi by del of xi. Now what is divergence of a vector? So let ai be a contravariant vector. The divergence of ai is defined as contraction of aij, or in other words the contraction of covariant derivative of ai is defined as a divergence of vector ai. The divergence of ai is denoted by div ai. Thus div ai equals to aii. Now coming on to the theorem, and the theorem states if ai is a contravariant vector, then we have to prove that divergence of ai is equals to 1 by root j del upon del of xi ai under root g, where g is gij. Now let's come on to the proof. So according to proof by definition, we know that xi contravariant derivative of ai is given by aij equals to del of ai upon del of xi plus ap ipj. Now setting j is equals to I, what will get? Where in every place where we have j, we have to put I. So aii equals to del of ai upon del of xi plus ap ipi, which is equal to del of ai upon del of xi plus ap del upon del of xp log root g, as ipi is equals to del of xp log under root g. That's why we have put that in place of I upon ipi. Now it is equal to del of ai upon del of xi plus ap 1 upon root g del root g upon del of xp. Now by replacing dummy suffix p by I, we get del ai by del of xi plus ai del of g under root g del root g upon del of xi, which is equal to 1 upon root g del of ai upon del of xi root g plus ai del root g upon del of xi. Hence divergence of ai is equals to aii, which is equal to 1 upon root g del of ai root g upon del of xi summed for I equals to 1 to n. Now curl of a vector. Now coming on to the curl of a vector. So let ai be a contravariant let ai be a covariant vector. uh, Let ai be a covariant vector. If covariant derivative of ai is symmetric, then aij equals to aji. This is equation 1, and curl of ai equals to aij minus aji, which is equal to 0. This is equation 2. This shows that if covariant derivative of ai is symmetric, then curl ai vanishes. Now we will show that curl of ai is equals to 0, then ai equals to grad of phi, where phi is a scalar. So from equation 2, what we get? J minus aji equals to 0, or del of ai upon del of xj minus del of aj upon del of xi equals to 0. Or we can also say del of ai upon del of xj into d of xj equals to del of aj upon del of xi d of xj. Or we can also say it as del of ai upon del of xi d of xi equals to dai, which is equal to dai equals to del of x del upon del of xj upon del of aj upon dxj upon del xj. On integrating, we have ai equals to integration of d upon integration of del upon del of xi aj dxj, or ai equals to del upon del of xi integration aj dxj, which is equation 3. But this quantity integration aj dxj is a scalar quantity. Let this scalar quantity be phi. Then from equation 3, we have ai equals to del phi upon del xi. It means ai equals to grad phi. Hence the necessary condition is proved. Now we'll come on to the sufficient condition. So if ai is equals to grad phi, then we have to prove that covariant derivative of ai is symmetric. We have grad phi equals to del phi upon del of xi, that is ai equals to del phi upon del of xi, that is ai upon del of ai upon del of xj equals to minus del square phi del 2 phi upon del xi del xj, which is equation 4. Now interchanging I and j, we find del ai upon del xi equals to del 2 phi upon del xj del xi, which is equal to del 2 phi upon del xi into del xj, which is equation 5. Now from equation 5 and 4 we get del of ai upon del of xj minus del of aj upon del of xi equals to 0. सो इससे ये प्रूव होता है ए आई जे माइनस ए जे आई इज इक्वल्स टू 0, hence covariant vector of ai is symmetric. Sufficient condition is also proved, hence this theorem is proved. So thank you.